Hi everybody, it's Lorinda here. Just wanted to share an altered spool that I completed maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. So here it is. It's about 6 inches tall, I think. And here it is. Let me give you a quick look of the whole thing before I talk you into what I did. Here's the top and the outside and the inside. Okay, so here's what I did. First I did, well actually this was the last part that I did, was put these pink daisies on the top, and I put a ribbon right in the middle of those daisies so that it can hang like this. And then I also put some green pearl strand around just to finish it, just so in case anybody looks through it, they'll be like, oh, okay, there's pearls in there too. Okay, and then on the bottom I just stuck this the flower mini chipboard from Michael's. That way I have more room to put these flowers on, because the spool itself didn't well, came with this. It came like this, so there's not much here to put, you know, these flowers on. So I just trimmed this part off, and then I glued the flower chipboard on the bottom. Okay, and then like I said, I put these flowers around, and then I cut an oval into the spool itself, and I painted the inside with some acrylic paint in turquoise, and I hand cut some clouds that I glittered and stuck them on there on the back. And there's also a fence. That's the, actually the Martha Stewart fence that has the bats on them. I just cut the bats off. And then this is grass that I made using strips of 1-inch paper, and then I fringed it using my paper fringer. This is like the Martha Stewart fringer, except these are old. I've had this since before Martha Stewart came out with her fringer, but it's the same thing. So I fringed the paper, and I ran it through my crimper, and I glued it on some a circle before I put it in there. So I worked on it on the outside and then completed it and put the flowers on it, and then I glued it on the inside. So it's standing about maybe ½ an inch. And then there's a butterfly there, and some of these tiny baby flowers. And then my daughter is on a swing that's hanging from the top of the spool in some jute twine. And then this piece of wood came from a bracelet that I took apart. I wanted to use the beads. I think it was wooden beads that I used in a different project, and I kept the wood piece that came with it. So now it's a swing. So she's sitting on that swing inside. She was 5 years old when this picture was taken 10 years ago. She's 15 now. Okay, and then the opening, I put some pink pearl strand and some pom-poms on the back of that. It's probably hard to see. So there's the pearl strand, and here's some pom-poms, and then I put this antique lace around the oval too. And then this fairy I printed off. I got this CD from eBay a long time ago, so I've had it. I don't even remember who I got it from, but it's a collection of fairies and elves. So I printed her off, and then every time I use printed things from my inkjet printer, I seal the paper with some, what is it called, workable fixative, either that or any seal. Or let me show you one other thing that I use. I use this decoupage high gloss finish. That way it just seals the ink so it won't bleed in case it gets wet. So I just cut her out, and she's holding a sign that says, in her hand right here, says Kelsey, 5 years old, and she's standing right outside the opening right there. And then this fairy is holding onto this strand. This is actually some thin wire that I beaded some clear seed beads in, and she's like holding onto the butterfly, or she's flying the butterfly. Okay, so here's another look. This fairy is also holding a butterfly. Okay, and then from this altered spool, I made this layout because I wanted to have one to keep in my scrapbook, because I'm basically an 8.5 by 11 scrapbooker. I've done 12 by 12 scrapbooking things too, but I tend to do the 8.5 by 11 more than the 12 by 12. So here it is. So this is the same design again, with the blue background and the clouds, and I glittered that too, and the fence again, and the grass. This time it's more flat but still dimensional, and just a few flowers. And the fairy here this time is holding on to this little dove up there, and then again this fairy is holding a sign that says Kelsey, 5 years old. This picture and the picture here in the swing were taken the same day at the park. So I just wanted to use the same design because I liked the way this looked, and I wanted to just have one just like it in my scrapbook. And I didn't want too much dimension on it because, you know, it goes in a protective sheet, and I don't want too much bulk. So that's what I came up with. Actually, after I finished this, I heard a call for Wild Orchid Crafts design team call, and I was thinking, oh, if I had used Wild Orchid Kids, why do I keep saying kids? Wild Orchids flowers, I could have used this to enter the call, but I've never ordered Wild Orchids flowers before. But I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, should I? And make another one? Because I do have another spool. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I do it? Should I not? I don't know. But anyway, so here's what I made. And there. Okay? So, let me know if you have any questions, or if you have any comments. I love reading your comments, and if I don't reply, I still do appreciate what you have to say. And when you have questions, I try to answer them as best and as quickly as I possibly can. But again, for all the wonderful comments you've been leaving for me, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you guys have a great day. Bye.